This is where the chapter ends. A new one now begins. Time has come for letting go. The hardest part is when you know all of these years when we were here are ending. But I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives. And now the page is turned, the stories we will write. We have had the...
One Saturday morning, 13 years ago, was when it all started. I was brought to bring a friend to learn to skate, and I knew instantly that the ice is where I was meant to be. After getting home, my dad said that this would be a one-time thing. Little did he know that 1 year later, both of his daughters would be a part of the Learn to Skate program. As I worked hard and made my way to freestyle, I learned that skating was not as easy as it seems and that it would take dedication to become the skater I wanted to be. Looking back at past skating events, there were times when I truly left it all out on the ice and other times when I feel I could have pushed myself further in hopes to place better in the competition. However, after 6 years of competing, I learned that it is not about what place you get or the medal. It is all about the lessons you learn, the friends you make, and the bond you create with your coaches. Thank you, Linda, for always believing in me when I did not believe in myself, and CIFSC for introducing me to lifelong friends and families who I know will always be there for me. From Little Star to Skyfall, thank you to my family for being my biggest supporters and giving me the chance to do what I love.
It's not every day that life blesses us the opportunity to do what we love most with the people we love most. But how grateful I am that 11 years ago, my babysitter, neighbor, and now coach, Linda Schrader, led me to the rink. From stepping in time at my first ice show and competing in my first solo, to winning gold at Badger State in synchro, competing 4 awesome duets, and of course, the hot dog, the rink has been my second home. The place that has held my greatest triumphs, but also my largest setbacks. Skating has turned into so much more than just a sport. As I write this, I can't help but think how this year was supposed to be. My final synchro competition, my last solo, one more artistic costume, but mostly being able to perform in an actual routine at my senior ice show. This sport has taught me how to persevere through being judged, how to shake off a loss or fail after what I thought was a great skater test, to get up every time I fell, because let's be honest, throughout my career I was on my butt or face more than my skates. But most of all, it has taught me and challenged my determination. It's not often you see a club member still skating with a butt pad, or more seriously, a hole in the bone of their knee, but that wasn't going to stop me or my unwavering love of being on the ice. To my coaches, thank you for never giving up on me. To my parents, thank you for your endless love and the thousands of miles you've made to watch me compete. To my teammates, thank you for the numerous laughs and pitch-perfect karaoke moments in the locker rooms. And to Kaylee, thank you for being by my side every step of the way. After years of talking and planning how our final show would go, who would have ever guessed it'd end like this? So while I may be closing this chapter of my story, I am taking with me every lesson, friendship, and memory skating has given me. I truly have had the time of my life.
We have had the time of our lives, and now the page is turned, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. Where the water meets the land, there is shifting in the sand, like the tide that ebbs and flows. Memories will come and go. All of these years when we were here are ending, but but I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives, and now the pages turn, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. We say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. We say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. We have had the time of our lives, and now the pages turned, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives.